If you're given all these things and you don't do the right thing with them, it's not going to be good.
He wants to be the one setting Diddy up.
And you
It's
don't
one of
do
those
the
things where,
right
but
thing
in
with
this,
them,
he
it's
doesn't get
not going to
framed.
be
He
good.
actually
He wants to be
says,
the
you know
one
what, I'm going
folks
to take it
we've
upon
been enjoying
myself.
the
Stole his
epic
life and
downfall of
identity.
Sean Diddy Holmes for a few
He
months
lined
already.
up Big L,
But now
stole his life and identity.
Jay-Z.
I think
There
everybody
are whispers
that
in
knows Sean Carter
Tinseltown
knows
that some sibs are
that
speaking
he will
against
slump
Chuck
anyone
Carter,
in any
and
relationship.
apparently actor Mark Wahlberg
For a
is one
dollar.
of them.
Everything
Shady
that I said I
stories
wanted to
about
do,
Jay have been
I've done.
circulating for years. But it's only now when people start paying attention and connecting the dots. And honestly, if you're smart enough like Mark Wahlberg, you'd start seeing the pattern. And how lucky Scene Carter is apparently Jay has been the one leaking all the celebrity secrets to keep his own name clean and avoid drama. Jay's a setting Diddy up look at what happens to his good pal Diddy now. The man is drowning into the pile of allegations and lawsuits. And where is Jay-Z did he offer his longtime friend a shoulder to cry no he disappeared from the spotlight with his wifey now? Everyone's buzzing about Jay-Z's possible behind-the-scenes moves. People are starting to think he's the mastermind, pulling the strings and accelerating Diddy's downfall, as one insider claimed it's very suspicious of the Carters. This was supposed to be Beyoncé's time with her much-anticipated country album out just 2 months ago. And yet she is nowhere to be seen. The album is slipping, and Jay and Barron reveling in the spotlight. Diddy has done a lot of shady stuff, and he most certainly must answer for all his crimes. But it's not like his dirty secrets started to emerge by themselves. And many are pointing straight at Jay-Z. It's one of those things where, but in this he doesn't get framed. He actually says, you know what, no, I'm going to take it upon myself to understand why Jay is standing behind this biggest downfall in the hip-hop community. Let me explain you how the celebrity world really works well when big shots like Diddy are making bank. For the higher-ups, they get to call the shots, and Sean Combs was enjoying his power and influence long enough. Records Fashion Liquor Combs pioneered the hip-hop money-making playbook and was considered one of the heavyweights in the music world. But an industry driven by power plays and control, other figures like Jay-Z might be pulling some serious strings to maintain their grip on the. And here's the kicker: Jaguar Wright, in one of her interviews, dropped some major names like DeHaven, Big A, Damon Dash, and R. Kelly. She hinted that Jay-Z might be working hard to get rid of his competition and dominate the hip-hop scene. Stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. She's been working with Jay-Z at the start of his career in the music, and is confident that he's more than just a guy aiming for the top. He's actively sidelining his former buddies. He's been taking people he once called friends, letting them take the fall for years. Remember the sad fate of R. Kelly, who was friends with Jay back in the day. R. Kelly has been sentenced to 30 years in prison in the long-awaited conclusion of his federal trafficking case, the very same thing that Diddy is being accused of now. And not many are talking about DeHaven, who is Jay's another friend, but experienced the sour taste of betrayal when Jay sold him to the feds in 1988. After securing certain substances, their fortunes took a turn when they were ambushed in a moment of life-threatening crisis. DeHaven saved Jay-Z from imminent danger in return Jay's absence during his time of need, and alleged snitching turned into a betrayal too hurtful to forgive. While you and Jay have not spoken in over 20 years. And then there's the famous story of how Jay did Damn Dash Dirty. Everyone knows about Dame and Jay-Z's partnership in the music biz, building an empire together. But things got messy. Rumor has it that the trouble started over Aaliyah. Jay supposedly had a thing for her, but she ended up with Dame instead. That love triangle could have soured things between Jay and Dame, leading to their professional split and a whole lot of bad blood. And as for Aaliyah, the girl was also kind of punished for picking the wrong guy. She was only 22 years old when she passed away from a plane crash while leaving the Bahamas, which is another shady story of Jay-Z's alleged involvement to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him. Apparently, the stakes are high in the music biz. And Jay is making everything in his power overthrow the competition and remain the only mogul standing as one person tried to explain his constant betrayals. Maybe Jay-Z knows what the right thing is to do. He's got children. And another user wrote, Slick Rick Jay-Z. Or day coming rest assured you going to gain the world and lose your soul. But if Diddy's story is clear as a day, and the guy deserves everything he faces, let's talk about Big L for Asika's Jaguar right. Claimed Jay was the one guilty in Big LA's demise. Because in his presence he was nothing but a mere shadow taken out of the game. And it saw Jay-Z. It's all Jay-Z. It's all Jay-Z according to Jad. He was tight with Big L and Jay when it all happened. But just as Big L was about to shine, things took a turn and suddenly Jay-Z's career skyrocketed. Instead, Jaguar thinks that's way too convenient to be a coincidence that Big L met quite an unfortunate end. And Jay went to copy his style and basically steal his career. But before Big L, there were two other rap legends who could be big these days, yeah. I'm talking about Biggie and Tupac. Well, after Biggie and Tupac tragically passed away, the game was wide open, turning into a power struggle. Jay-Z managed to come out looking like the next big thing. I think everybody that knows Scene Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for a dollar war on the street. Is that Jay-Z's struggling career got a massive boost from the tragic incidents that took the lives of Biggie AAC rapper Future. Also thinks that Jay-Z is shady and doesn't have real talent to compete with actual rap talents according to him. Jay wouldn't be great today if Tupac and Biggie were still alive. The rapper made a controversial statement saying Jay-Z wasn't great when Tupac and Biggie was alive. It was Biggie Tupac, and Biggie was alive. It was Biggie Tupac. Ice Cube were seebled out until TAC and Biggie passed away now. With the mysteries that still surround the demise of both Biggie and Pac, it raises a lot of questions about Jay's involvement into these tragedies. Apparently, the hip-hop mogul benefited a lot from these tragedies, including Diddy and Jay. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay-Z victim, and you got a superstar gone. And here's the real kicker: of the rumors of not crossing Jay-Z's path are not just some chat in the industry, as some folks are saying this man is really dangerous. And if he decided that another person is about to become bigger than him, he would use everything in his power to destroy a competition. As Dame Dash said, my point is everybody told me Jay was corny and whack. Everybody told me not to F with him. And I did it, and look what happened. And if you check the stories of everyone who was ever related to Jay, even remotely, it's nothing but a sad fate that untails all the people. Here's the most recent example. Before Jay decided to eliminate Diddy, in 2021, the world got shocked by the demise of legendary rapper DMX. But as news of his passing spread, rumors started flying, while official reports cited a heart attack. Some gossip hinted that Jay-Z might be involved. A shady story of the long-standing feud between DMX and Jay-Z filled the media. And some folks were even saying Jay was jealous of EX talent. Jay would be like, you think he's better than me, and I'd be like, he's nice, just like you. Over time, getting rid of everyone who stand in his way to the music top, Jay-Z became one of the biggest shots in the music biz. He's a powerhouse beyond dominating as a legendary rapper, producer, record exec, and billionaire. His empire stretches from liquor to real estate and even art. He's not just shaping the game, he's redefining it with heavyweights like Rihanna, Alicia Keys, Big Sean, Mariah Carey, and Shakira owing their careers to him. Jay-Z's influence is undeniable, but hold up, amidst all the glitz and glam, whispers are swirling that he's not always playing nice. Yep, you heard it right there. Claims that he's not just boosting careers, but also putting roadblocks in the way. And it looks like it's time for Diddy to be destroyed. Happened everything I said I wanted to do. I've done. The mighty of the hip-hop world don't want to get exposed. And that's how a new tragedy or another scapegoat emerges. But as many folks on social media say, Diddy's end is something he truly deserves. As one person wrote, I don't care if Jay snitched on Diddy is a foul, dirty dude who needs to go down at all cost. And another user added I would Jay-Z give up Diddy if he can be implicated. As well, not to mention Diddy knows, where all the bones are buried, one thing remains true. The industry is full of snakes and traitors, and Jay-Z may be the biggest of them, but his time may be over too, because there's a stronger power moving against him. But folks, what do you think about all this? Did Jay really orchestrated? Did his downfall, like he betrayed other colleagues in the past? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to check my other videos.